And running. All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Homes to Investments. My name is Rain Yori, better known as Rainy, and I have a special guest with me today. I have Alan Marshall, the owner of Xtreme Fitness. We're going to start this year off right. I know that the new year has begun, so we want to put you in the right direction towards your overall, not just your fitness goal, but your overall goal of making sure that 2021 is going to be a great year for you. Definitely focusing on your self care more so than anything. So, we are going to get into it. So, Alan, what do you like about the Tampa Bay area?
Oh, I just when I was in Tampa, when I lived in Tampa, Harbor Island, downtown, I love that area for not just the area, but for the people.
Oh,
But
yes.
I think what still like brings me back to Tampa. I mean, I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. I'm a Tampa Bay Rays fan. I'm a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, and not just that, just the I know Tampa has an identity, has that Cuban, those Cuban roots, has that Cuban feel to it. So that's one of the biggest things, as well as a lot of the vegan and vegetarian restaurants. Uh,
Oh,
there's a
yes.
there's a place downtown specifically that sells a vegan Philly cheesesteak sandwich, and
Okay.
like I can't find that in Orlando. So I live in Orlando, so I can't find that in Orlando. So I mean, I really appreciate Tampa for that. And then not just that, but I have family and friends in and out of Tampa. So I mean, it's a beautiful city.
Oh
And
yeah, that's what drew me in too. Like I was only supposed to be here for my 13 weeks, got a little taste of Tampa, and here it is, 10 years over. I'm still in Tampa.
yeah, it's hard to get away from. It's hard
Oh,
to get
and
away
shout out
from.
to the Buccaneers. They were looking for a possibility of going to the Super Bowl. So,
I know it'll be the first time in NFL history that if they make it, that a team that's hosting the Super Bowl is actually participating in the Super Bowl. So, come on, Bucks.
all right, all right, Bugs. You heard it from one of your favorite fans. So let's get to it. All right. Second question is, what are some of your favorite places to eat? I know you mentioned the place downtown for vegan food, but what are other places that you like to eat over in the Tampa area?
I hadn't been there in a while. But by far my favorite place in Tampa was Cafe Dufresne. It's
Cafe.
on it's on Harbor Island, and I would go every 2 to 3 weeks when it was their Chilean sea bass season.
Mm.
They had a Chilean sea bass with homemade mashed. I know the exacts. This has been like 10 years ago. It's homemade mashed potatoes and asparagus spears. When I tell you,
Oh,
it has the best Chilean sea bass. I don't even know if it's on the menu anymore, but it has the best Chilean sea bass that I've ever had.
oh
Um,
wow.
I like Jackson's
Oh
because of
yes.
this because of the sushi. Um,
And they have that beautiful view. I mean, pretty much all of the restaurants, but Jackson just, I love just to be able to sit on that water and just
mhm.
look at all the other events and activities that they have going on. I love Jackson. So you have to definitely check Jackson's out as well, too.
Thank you. It is the South
Okay.
Howard area because they used to have it was a club across from there was a sushi and pool place that was there too. I can't think of the name of that, but it was a club across from that. There was so much stuff over there.
Oh,
So the
yeah.
South Howard area that is definitely it.
Oh, yeah. A lot of good food areas over there. Green Lemon is one of my favorites over there now. Good Mexican dishes, good drinks overall, good vibe. So check that
Mhm.
out as well, too. Okay, so where are some of your favorite places to go or things to do over in the Tampa Bay area?
Well, whenever I'm there, I try and catch a Buccaneers game. I try to. I always go to Cigar City,
Okay.
the brewery. Um, those are probably the main two places because, I mean, Cigar City has Highlight, which is my favorite beer. So, I love Cigar City for that.
Okay.
And then I go to I try and get those Bucks games whenever I can. And then, the beaches. I mean,
Absolutely.
there's one beach like on the Tampa side that you can get to. It's kind of hidden, and it's over by West Shore Mall. But you can go from Tampa to Clearwater, or from Tampa to St. Pete, and Fort DeSoto, any of those beaches over there. So.
And that's what I love about the Tampa area, because you are so close to those other cities and things like that. You don't have to like spend a full day or day and a half to kind of do travel. You can just head over to the beach, stay in the city, go down to Miami if you want to. So that is what I love about the Tampa Bay area. All right, so now let's get down to it. Let's talk about Xtreme Fitness and what made you want to start.
Um, I fitness wise, in the beginning, I think a lot of personal trainers or people who actually pursue the fitness industry, have an idea of what they want to do in the beginning.
Mhm.
And it starts out as something, but then the more you work in it, you kind of fill out your niche. And in the beginning, I wanted to work closer with athletes, but I realized that I didn't have the patience uh, for a lot of the attitudes. I'm sorry, I just don't. Uh, so I kind of geared more toward weight loss people,
Mhm.
because they truly appreciate what you do. They understand that they understand. Some of them understand the process, and it takes a lot.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for you to change your lifestyle, for you to say, hey, I'm not going to eat this, or I'm not going to eat that, or hey, I'm going to go see this guy for 30 minutes or for an hour, and do a workout, and then do something else on your own, whether it's running or biking or
Mm.
jump rope. But that's the biggest thing. It's like I truly feel appreciated when I work with these people, because they show it. They show their appreciation, and then you see it in the results. I mean, we have people that have lost 150, 100 pounds,
Wow.
80 pounds, so I mean, and that's exciting for me, because I love to see the smile on their faces when they thought in the beginning they start, and they're like, they can only do 5 to 10 minutes, but in the end they can do the full workout without any issues. So
Good. That's what I'm talking about. So now, how long have you been in business?
um as Extreme Fitness since 2007, but I've been a personal trainer in training for the last 23 years.
Good. So you hear that. So that's a lot of experience. That's a lot of knowledge all in one. So definitely make sure you reach out to them. So in regards to reaching out, what are some of your services that you actually provide? So if someone comes to you, what can they expect for their services?
Okay, so I'll tell you how we start like how the process goes, and then I'll break it down into to the different services. So we
Okay.
start you with a movement based assessment, so we get a really good idea of any movement imbalances that you may have, so that we can help you correct those while you're building your body, your new body. So let's say, for instance, I'll have people that sit for long periods of time. What we do is we work on clearing up the tension in their hip flexors, their lower back, their glutes, which allows them to squat properly. Because
Mhm.
what I see a lot of videos, I see a lot of people training, I see a lot of people doing things, but I don't see them doing it right.
Mhm.
About 80% of the things that I see online are not done properly, whether it's technique, form, some things that you shouldn't do. You don't overwork certain muscles. You have to give those muscles rest. So
Mhm.
we start you with a movement-based assessment. That gives me an idea of what exactly we need to do to help you increase, whether it's your range of motion and your flexibility while you're working out. Okay. From there, we kind of get an idea of your how you currently eat. Like, what are your triggers? What are the things that may cause you to eat more?
Mm.
And we work on a nutrition plan for you, or your nutrition plan. And then from there, we structure the workout based on you as an individual. So we start you slow. We don't want to rush into something and then you can't walk for 2 weeks after you do one workout, because it defeats the purpose. So we kind
Right.
of ease you into it. Yes, you're going to be sore. Yes, you're going to be tired, but that's expected. But we don't want you sore and tired to the point where it's debilitating for you to do another workout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so, with that being said, so we do also offer flexibility classes. We offer cardio and ab classes. We offer boot camp, and we offer one-on-one training. So we do it all in house, so you don't have to go anywhere else.
Oh, I love it. And you know what? Let me go back. I want to point out something that you mentioned that a lot of people may not even understand. Like when, and I'm sorry, y'all, but this is the OT in me. When you are doing a exercise or anything in any type of movement, and it seems to be debilitating, like you're not doing it correctly, you're going to end up causing more discomfort in the long run and or pain, which in which will end up causing you to probably not exercise or not, continue on your workout journey. So definitely kudos to you for definitely focusing on that because like you say, all these videos that's out now, a lot of people, they don't focus on that. So thank you for even just addressing that. Okay, so when someone reaches out to you, what can they expect on the first sections? I know you'll do the assessment, but what else can they expect on the actual first session with you?
Well, I try and go through the exercises. I like for you to understand why we're doing things, because that's a big issue. I don't want to just say, "Hey, squat." I want to tell
Mm,
you why we're squatting. I want to tell you why I have you, doing mountain climbers. What that focus is on. I want to tell you, why I have you curling. What that focus is on, and whether it's brakes, whether it's water, whether it's. I want you to understand that everything that we do is to benefit you in the long run.
right.
And a lot of people like they go into a workout and they just work out not knowing, how or what that does to your body. And
And
so I like to explain it to you.
I bet they're also too when they're like out and about in the community, whether it's at the grocery store or something. I know they hear you in their head saying like, "Oh no, don't do that."
Yeah, exact. Well, because I give you exacts. Like I'm like, okay, these are the vegetables, these are the fruits. We want you to stick with. We ask you to stay away from certain things, but because it's in the long run, we know it's going to be better for you. In the
That's
long
right.
run, we do.
In the long run, and at the same time, I'm looking at your shirt, so it says excuses. Don't burn
Excuses don't
calories.
burn calories. Exactly. That's the thing.
So
Then they don't.
So 2021, you all, no excuses on this healthcare journey, okay? Because your number one priority should be yourself. And if you're eating good, working out, you just overall feel better. I can definitely tell you that. Okay, final question. How can the community get in contact with you? How can they follow you? How can they book a session with you?
Okay, it's simple. You either go to tryxtreme.com, and that's TRYXTREME.com. You can go to follow us. You can go to our Facebook, it's Extreme Fitness BCF. If it's Instagram, it's Extreme Fitness Bootcamp Florida.
Okay.
And other than that, I mean, those are the easiest ways to get in contact with us. Now, if you go to our page, if you leave us a message at either Instagram, Facebook, or you go and ask us to contact you, we'll contact you within the hour. And we'll kind of get an idea of what exactly you're looking to achieve. We'll send you out a questionnaire and we'll allow you to fill that out. And then we'll call you after that questionnaire is complete and really delve into what your actual goal is and give you some time frames on what we think it would take you to get there. So it's just that simple.
All right. And I have to input my little bit. So I've talked to Alan before about what some of my goals were. And you all, if you're in the Tampa Bay area, I was able to get some fresh juice, you all. So and when I tell you that was like the best ginger juice, freshly ginger juice that I have had. It like really just had my metabolism going. But I really appreciate the conversation, like seriously listening to what my thoughts were, what my goals were, and then being able to come up with something that would definitely be beneficial in the long run. So again, if you guys are looking for a better lifestyle for the 2021 year, definitely make sure you reach out to Alan at Xtreme Fitness. Oh, and I forgot, so you mentioned earlier, maybe it was before we recorded, about you do a course for the elderly. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Right. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m., we offer a free uh, flexibility and range of motion class for not only the elderly, but people who need better range of motion. A lot of us are in the house. We're sitting down for long periods of time. We're actually sitting down for an additional 4 hours more since the pandemic started uh, than prior. So it will behoove you to really get up and move, and that's basically what it does. It gets you to stretch those areas that people aren't stretching. It gets you to really mobilize and strengthen, like whether it's your lower back, whether it's your knees, whether it's your shoulders. We kind of cover everything. So you'll hate it while you're there, and it seems like it's flexibility, and you're like, how bad can it be? It's a little rough, but it's beneficial. I assure you, you will see progress, and it's free, like it's at no cost. And once again, for that, once again, if you want to participate, just uh, go to tryxtreme.com and let us know the times that you're available, and we'll send you out the link every day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so you have the opportunity to participate.
Oh, I love it. And I know in our group chat for like our family members, I know like my grandma, her sisters, so my great aunts and some of my great cousins, you all, they are truly enjoying the flexibility class. Like I am enjoying their conversations. I'm enjoying kind of seeing them moving around a little bit more. So definitely, if you have someone that will benefit from this class, reach out to him so that you all can get the link and start moving and grooving for 2021. Any final thoughts for them, Alan? Any good vibes you want to leave them for 2021?
Get moving. That's it. That's as simple as it gets. Like, just move, get up and move, because otherwise, if you don't move it, you lose it. It's just that simple.
Absolutely. So thank you, Alan. I'll make sure I put all of the information in the description on how you can reach out to him. Again, if nothing else, reach out, you all, so you can kind of talk about what your goals are and come up with a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, you're gonna end up just sitting around and not moving and grooving. So until next time, stay safe, and we will see you again soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye.